What's going on, YouTube? We outside, we inside, but outside, but inside, outside. You know what it's talking about. I know y'all miss me. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. But yeah. First off, we got new side skirts for the Audi this time. Some Audi mods. I know y'all been wanting Audi mods. I got these off eBay. I got these for 150 bucks. The quality is very, very nice. eBay is a hit or miss. This one was a hit. I got it for so cheap because of this. You can kind of see it right there, that imperfection in the weave. Originally they're like 500 bucks, but because of the imperfection, they dropped the price that much, which I was like, all right, I won't complain. I guess it's gonna bother me, so I might make something to put here, Audi logo or something to make it seem like there's something supposed to be there. I don't know yet. We'll see. But these are very nice. I already fit them up to the car. They fit really nice. Right now, as you can see, I'm actually just giving them a quick polish. Even if you don't really see it off bat, the imperfections, once you get a pretty good lighting, the lighting in here ain't that great. I'm in here because it's so hot. I'm using my heater as heat, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just polishing them real quick. I'll show you them, and then probably in the following clip I'll show you me installing them. I want to install them tonight. I just wanted to prep them, polish them, get the 3M tape ready in whichever spots I want to put them in, and then tomorrow we'll get to installing. Alright, so the first one is done. It's hard to see, but it's a lot more clear than before. It's probably the camera isn't gonna pick it up, but you see it's like a little bit hazy before we polish it. I still haven't even foam padded it. That was just a cutting pad. So I'm just gonna do this one. Grab my 3M tape where I want it. I'm probably gonna do every couple sections, and then that should be it and ready to get mounted on the car. Alright, so the skirts are done. They're cut and polished. Still gonna put something there. Ah, dumbass. So I'm putting these on as well, which are the rear bumper spats. These are made for the Audi S4, but ever since ECS Tuning came out with them, I bought them and put them on my Audi, on my S5, even though they're not made for S5s, but they fit pretty damn well. I'm not sure how many people are running this. I'm gonna be on my Finding Nick shit and be like, yeah, I was the only and first one to ever put this on an S5, but who knows? There's a lot of people that have social media that don't have social media and do a lot of mods. That's why I never say I'm the first at anything, because it's not possible. The only reason why I'm changing it is because you can see these have the fin at the end, and the Audi right now currently has the other fin at the end. I'm not a fan of that. A fin on a fin, I'm not a fan of that. If it was up to me, I tried it yesterday. I was going to reverse mount them. So the fin was going to be in the front of the car, and then the straight piece was going to be in the back, but it wasn't working. So I resorted to these. I might put it on the car first, the side skirt, see if I like it with the double fin or not. The only reason why I know I'm not gonna like it, because G80 owners, they do that OEM double fin thing that's on the back of the side skirt, and then the rear bumper has a whole thing, and it like blocks it. So like, I don't know, I just don't like it. So I'm gonna put these to smoothen out the back. So it's gonna have the fin, and then it's just gonna be smooth out the back. And the nice thing about these, like I said, this wasn't made for the S5, but this edge literally connects right to the diffuser, which makes it seem like it was made for it. I haven't ran this thing in years, but we'll go back to it. Worst case, I have to go back to the other one, but we'll see. So I finished it. I finished one of them so you guys can kind of see. So how nice and clear and dark the carbon is on the left compared to the one on the right, which is kind of like yellowish haziness. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, and it has scratches in it and stuff. So that's how the side skirt was. It just made the weave look darker and more crisper. That's what I'm doing to these as well, because once you put them on a car, it's a pain to do it afterwards. And now they're both done. Bet. We have the Audi update. We have the Audi carbon hood here. It is for sale. Someone can buy this IBS white, fully PPF. It's a full carbon hood with just the carbon exposed here. Shoot me an offer. I'm trying to get at least $2,000 for it, because one, they don't make them no more, and this thing was pretty expensive new. And we have the cars here, and ta-da, we got back it, baby. Look at that. Yes, sir. We finally, oh, don't mind the mess. I just made this mess here. I was trying to finagle new tips on the M3 that didn't work. So that's why this is all. Of course, I'm buffing. But yeah, we got a TV. We finally got walls in here. We still gotta do the ceiling, but big step. Skate decks up here, you know. Audi RS4. F82, E92, S15. This would be the dream garage right there. We'll change this to an M3. But yeah, we got our lightings in here. We still gotta do the ceiling, but yeah, it's looking real good in here. Unfortunately, I thought it was gonna be a lot warmer in here, but it's not. So plan B now is to do the ceiling. Thankfully I got some good gift cards from Home Depot, so I got to buy plywood and plywood up the ceiling and see if that helps insulate it a little bit more and put insulation that I still have left over. But both the cars are here still, thank God. Like I said, the old Audi side skirts are just, they've been on a car for so long and they're cooked, unfortunately, which are right there. These are just overly yellowed, and they never been like 100% straight, so that always bothered me. I always had like one of them, see, even right there, they're landing flat, look. So they were never made 100% flat, and I just never was able to find some side skirts that I liked. I found these because every night I would just search Audi S5 side skirts, Audi S5 side skirts. And can auto something on Instagram, they sell it for like $700, and I'm like, ooh. But I was gonna buy it for the $7. I was like, oh, why not? It's a different side skirt. I like how it looks, and I was like, I was gonna pull the trigger on it, but one night I googled it again, and the same side skirts popped up on eBay. Which, if y'all know about this whole this whole Alibaba / China and all this shit going on, where we're thinking we buying American made parts, but they're actually coming from China and they only paying like $50 for it and then selling it here for $300-400, and the whole debacle. I don't even want to get into that. But I was like, why not? $150 shipped. Worst case, they look like shit. I run them for a little, and then I end up getting the Can Auto Sports, which is, they're legit the same ones. And the only reason why I know is because I've now, out of nowhere, I see a whole bunch of content creators are starting to run that same side skirt on their S5, and nothing you can do about it. It's not like a hidden gem, I guess. But a lot of the content creators now are running that same side skirt, and I was like, it's legit the same. It has the same pre-drilled holes like mine. It has everything. The only thing, it doesn't have the sticker that says whichever place that you bought it from, but it's legit the same thing. The Audi's just sitting here. So is the beam. No new mods. Well, I have a diffuser over there for the M3. which I'm trying to tie up the rear end because I feel like it's always missing something and it needs a more aggressive diffuser. Audi needs tires, so we have, it's very overkill, but I paid, what was it, $100, $120 for 2 cup 2s. Mainly I wanted cup 2s because of the side, how the sidewall looks. I just need 2 more. There's this guy that's selling them the same specs that I need, but he's being a pain in the butt, so we'll see if I get those. If not, I'm just gonna have to save up and probably just put this on PS4s. But if I could get the other 2 cup 2s, then I'll just run those next summer, and then the following, fingers crossed, I could get new wheels and dump this thing on some Advan GTs or something, or some similar styled wheels, or Star Spoke wheels, whatever. But yeah, so tomorrow, because it's cold, watch this. It's cold as heck in here. So tomorrow I'll jack the car up, install the side skirts, and like I was saying, this is the rear piece that is on there now, which it has that same. Hope it didn't. Oh, I really hope it didn't mess up my paint. Oh, I hope it didn't mess up my paint, but we'll see. But like I was saying, it has the same kick here, and it will have the same kick over here. Some people were like, "Oh, it's uniform. It looks good." To me, I was like, "It's overkill." So we're just gonna put the little piece that's gonna cover up here, and it's gonna literally touch the side skirt. I mean, the diffuser right there. So that'll flow nicely. So you just have the straight kick and flow nicely. You look at the side skirt, it looks like I have a B9.5 S5 side skirt on, but I always noticed that the new S5s have this weird thing here, which looks like, well, in the OEM one, it's like almost like a little step that it has on the new side skirts, and it looks very nice. It's like an added touch, and it looks really cool. And I was always like, damn, I wish they made it for my car. Then one day I'm looking at pictures, I'm like, I feel like this could be recreated. So I talked to my vinyl guy, and he was like, yeah, I can make that quick. He literally did both sides in like 25 minutes. He did the nice sharp edge, which makes it look OEM here. Nice sharp clean edge straight across, and then the same way it has like the little spacing like the OEM ones have too. When you put the side skirt on, it looks really good. Like I said, just a little added touch. And we did put the B9.5 tail lights back on because I kind of missed them. We got a little kit frame plate on both vehicles now. So we outside. Like I said, I'm gonna continue this video tomorrow once I start installing the new side skirts, because there's some times that I want to drive this thing, but it looks extra high and weird without the side skirt on the bottom, so I gotta get that fixed. But all right, YouTube, we back. Still cold as hell. Look, still cold as hell in here, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I already got the car jacked up. I already got the undercarriage wiped down. Now it's just to take the 3M tape off the skirts. Use the jack to hold it in place, and then start screwing in. No, I hate. One thing I absolutely hate about this car is that the fact that this car doesn't have a true side skirt on it. By that I mean, I'm just Jake Snyder buying another car. What else is new? What that I mean is that, like the M3, see, has a side skirt here. I could take this side skirt off and put a new one, or buy a new side skirt. So anything that you drill into here, you can either repair it, or you can just buy a new side skirt. Audi, with this stupid ass, they didn't put a true side skirt like they did the RS5s. So anything that you bolt to the bottom of this car is actually bolted to the whole entire quarter panel, literally the whole entire car, because it doesn't have a true, even though you see the seam here, this is all bonded to one piece. So in the future, when I do end up restoring this car and something, whatever holes I put in there has to get re-welded, spot welded, put in, and shaved down and repainted the whole side because Audi doesn't know how to just make a side skirt that's removable, and you can't. Just the only thing that's removable is this, and you can't screw nuts into this because it's not low enough. So that's the annoying part of this car when it comes to modifications. So now we are going to start the process of putting the skirt in. All right, skirt is on. 3M tape probably ain't doing shit because it's so damn cold. See, the fitment is pretty freaking great. I could have pushed this up a little bit further up, but that's fine. Look at that. Yeah, the fitment's really good. Love how it looks and how it hugs back here. Has a little fin, but it's not like widely open like the other skirt that I had ran back then. But like I said, if you guys look here, I'm not a fan of that double fin thing. Not at all. So yeah, so now I have to do the other side, which is a little bit harder because it's closer to the wall, but no, it looks good. Real good. You can still get to the pinch weld real good. Yep. Sturdy. Alright, tube. Don't mind the dirt. I gotta clean this up. But now it's the dilemma. So ECS one or the carbon imports. So this is how the carbon imports one sits. Shows how that one sits. I like it, but especially if it flows like that, it flows with it. The only thing I like about this one is one, I don't know what it is with some of carbon imports is carbon. It distorts. Like if you look at the weave, it's like distorted because it's not like clear compared to this one. Even though I buffed it, but this piece is a lot older, and I probably ran them for the same amount of times because I mostly ran the other one. But the only thing with this one is, since it's not for this car, you have to that's why it has like a random hole here instead of it using the factory holes on the side, because it doesn't it's not made for this car. So when I button it up, I just align it to where I want it to, which would be kind of like that. So that's how it would look. Like I said, it's almost looks OEM because it legit touches the diffuser right here. Well, almost like a hair off. And so that's how that one sits. So that's how this one sits, and then the other one sits all the way up to here. So that's the difference. And I don't know which one I want to put on. Like I said, I like this one. I haven't ran this one in a while, so I might go with this one. But this one's just right now. I gotta find screws for the other one because the ones I'm using are too short. The good thing about this one is just it's made for this car, so it literally just bolts right on. But I guess I don't like the distortion of the carbon, and I wish this didn't kick out as much. It kicked out like a little bit less. And another thing I like is how it covers half of the bumper here, unlike the one for the M3. That one sits right under it, but this one cuts the bumper a little bit, makes the bumper look a little bit short. Yeah, but I don't know. I really don't know. Like I said, this one's just easier to put on because it's just the 3M right here, and then 3 screws on the bottom, and it's on. This one I just have to align it to where I want it, and then put the screws in and all that crap. But see if I find some screws, I might try this one on for a size and then decide from there. Alright, so we ended up going with the ECS one. Looks clean, looks better. Well, more noticeable in person. But it looks clean, it just flows. Instead of having, like I said, the double thing here and here, now it just flows. You have your little fin here, and then it just goes back to how everything is, just nice and straight. We got the car down, baby. Bro, these things look good. Like I said, the thing I hated about my other side skirts were they weren't straight. And the way that the mounting holes on here, you can see they're kind of at an angle. the way that they mounted it, it literally fits perfect because, like I said, the bottom of that car it's not flat. It's like rounded right at the edge. I'll show you on the other side, so you can see my million holes. But nah, it looks real good with it. Wish I could drive it today, but Connecticut right now is full of salt, and like you can still see like a little hint of the little spat in the back from this angle too. So looks clean. Looks clean. I like it. Now on to the other side. Great. And we is Dunskies. So now this side is done as well. Yeah. Oh, I cut this. See a little piece of the what you call it was shown, but we started. Yeah. We is on like Donkey Kong. If that makes any sense. I'm just babbling because I'm cold as shit. So rear spat's on, skirts is on. Just want to make sure. Yep, same fitment all around. And we sturdy. If it wasn't so cold, I'd air it out to see how it looks, but yeah, it's too damn cold. I just want to go inside. It's New Year's Eve today, and this is probably gonna be the first video of next year because I'm not editing it today. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. But yeah, thanks you guys for all the support. We hit 1,200 subscribers. It ain't much, but I'm trying to find this freaking money glitch, man. I don't know this money glitch that these YouTubers have buying cars left and right. And I mean, I know YouTubing ain't easy because you got to be creative with it, but you get these YouTubers that are just go to car show, 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 and then just freaking buying Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Audi R8s and shit. I'm like, how? I'm like, after a while, I'd be watching them. After a while, I'd be like, man, this shit's repetitive. I'll stop watching. But you stop watching and their views are still up high. I was like, it can't be that interesting to keep watching a fucking car show from California over and over and over and over again. But to each their own. It's a little harder for me because I got a whole family support and shit. But to just quit my job and just go full-time YouTubing and go to all these car shows saying the same shit. This is a GTA lobby, whatever the fuck it is they be saying. Or Forza lobby. And freaking, I don't know. But one day we'll get there. It's going to be a little bit harder work than the money glitch that people's talking about. But one day we'll get there. As long as we have our health, God, families, you can achieve anything. Just keep your head in your lane and do what you got to do legally. Do what you got to do, and everything will be good. Mods for both cars so far. This one is exterior wise. It just really just needs wheels. Even though these wheels look fire, I just want to put it on another set of wheels, and then this one needs wheels and wheels. The GTS hood. We already got the diffuser that's over there. I'll do another video on it. That's what that box is for from Turner Motors. I tried to change the exhaust tips on it, but the tips that we had ordered doesn't fit. So this thing really just needs wheels and a whole bunch of interior mods because I just want to convert this to how I would have ordered it from factory, which is full leather interior, and I'd like to get the CS seats, but I don't think that's going to happen. The prices that people are asking for them, or unless I just get someone to custom upholstery a set to look like CS seats, but at that point, the amount of money I'm paying, I'll just get something different. But besides, this car is just really just wheels. Diffuser should be done after you do the diffuser. This one just needs wheels, probably an actual exhaust, even though this exhaust sounds real good, and just a whole bunch of maintenance on this one, and we should be done. It's kind of leaning right now because Audis are weird. Once you jack it up, it's like it stays up higher on whichever side you just jacked up. You just gotta turn it on quick and have it settled. But besides that, Happy New Year's, everyone. Thank you for watching me babble all the time. And like you can see, we're growing slowly, but we're growing. I mean, it's still cold as shit in here. I mean, one day we'll put like a nice little heater up in here and be able to come in here all year long. I'll come in here now that it's cold out probably like once or twice a month It's too damn cold. Too damn cold. But I bet you we had this place heated. I'll be sleeping in here in the winter if I want to. But we'll get there. So guys, thanks for watching. Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, wherever y'all from. Comment. I never really do this, but in the comments below, tell me which car would you guys take, the S5 or the M3. The S5 on Instagram is a lot more popular than the M3. In person, all of my family members and most of my friends like the S5 more than the M3, but the M3 still gets his looks. It's probably because it doesn't have wheels. Just keep that same energy when we throw wheels on the bitch. Just saying. Peace out.